Do you find yourself sighing like, right? Anytime someone asks you something, or maybe it's just a moment that you're catching your breath. When you sigh a lot, it is a couple indications are going on. Number one, we're not breathing deeply, we're doing more shallow breaths, which tends to tell us that we're under stress. The other reason that we will typically do a lot of deep sighing is anxiety. There's things that we are kind of brushing off, putting off to the side, and we're trying to push through them. And we sigh as a way to help our body kind of go through what we're trying to do. So sighing is actually a really interesting thing because a lot of times we don't even know that we're doing it, number one. And number two, it's a trigger that we can use to help our body and our mind actually navigate stress in a little more healthy way. So when you catch yourself sighing, it is actually a stress message. It's a little, yeah, a white flag waving in the breeze saying, hey, truce, can we like sit down a minute? Can we deal with what's going on before we just kind of plow through another situation here? And a lot of times we just don't give ourselves that moment to do that, right? We don't feel like we have the time to do that. And it's actually in that exact moment that we often should give ourselves that moment. And sighing is our body's way of telling us it needs that moment. So the next time you catch yourself sighing, listen to yourself. And your body's pretty smart. It knows what it needs when it needs it. And the more that you turn into that type of support to yourself, the overall well being of your health improves. Your mindset is much calmer. And remarkably, we deal with stress a lot easier. So don't just sigh and push through, sigh and listen to what your body is trying to tell you. To work with me, you can set up time at dragonspitapothecary.com.